I will tell you, Mallory McMorrow, that speech has stuck with me. And it makes me think about how that is contained and used by Democrats fighting toward the midterms, but not fumbled.
Not fumbled like a pop-up to the outfield in Fenway. By the way, just great guests this morning. You look at I mean, the Leibovich booking questionable at best, but other than that, some great bookings this morning.
Yes.
Always questionable. I want to start with Jonathan Capehart, though. Jonathan, so I'm speaking as a former Republican. And I always would say, God, Democrats are so easy to beat. They're just so easy because they sit back and they're shocked and stunned and they're deeply saddened, but they never fight back. And I kind of thought that in 1988, Democrats would have learned from the Dukakis campaign. You admit what you don't deny. And that's what I loved about the speech that you're writing about. I love the fact that she said, wait a second now, wait a second. They're trying to make me the other. I'm a straight, white, suburban mom, and they're trying to make me the other. I think what was so brilliant about it is, like, she pointed out how strange actually the Republican was. And it's one thing I haven't understood about Democrats, and I promise I'll shut up and let you talk about it. But if I were running as a Democrat against Republicans, I'd say, wait a second, we're the others? You guys bring loaded guns to airports repeatedly. You're QAnon freaks. You actually followed a guy who said put bleach into your body and shove lights underneath your skin instead of just following medicine. You believe cranks on YouTube instead of your family doctors of 40 years. You believe Italian dudes with lasers rigged the election, and you're talking about Jewish space lasers. You're calling us the others? You Republicans are freaks. And we started to hear that a little bit in Michigan. I wonder why Democrats don't say that more.
Well, maybe they will start, Joe. What I loved about, what I loved about Mallory McMorrow's speech is that it wasn't just the words. The words themselves were powerful and needed to be said. It was the fury behind what she was saying. When she practically roared straight, white, and Christian, I felt it in my soul because I've been waiting for someone like her, someone to say that, to reclaim their values, reclaim the moral high ground. I also think it was very important for her to not run away from her Christian identity, to say and push it back in their faces. You guys say you're the party of life and you are the party of moral values and you are the upright standing citizens. Say, no, I'm a Christian and I care about Black people. I care about LGBTQ people. I care about my neighbors. I care about my fellow Americans. And if more Mallory McMorrows get out there, more Ian Mackeys, who's in Missouri, more people like Governor Gavin Newsom, who I interviewed in February, who was saying this same thing, saying, Democrats, we know the playbook. We know what Republicans and conservatives are going to do. Let's fight them on their turf, which is why he is taking that Texas abortion law and using it to go after gun manufacturers. Democrats, I hope this is a sign that they are no longer afraid, to Joe's point, to fight back and fight back hard because they have the issues on their side. They have the moral high ground and they should stand on it and beat the...
But Jen, I'm worried because Democrats, I get so frustrated watching them respond to Republican trigger antics like legislation in Florida about talking about sexuality. You can't talk about sexuality if you have a classroom of kids from kindergarten to third grade. Are you kidding me? And so you have people in Florida, and please don't mischaracterize this. I completely feel the pain of someone who feels infringed upon because of that law and feels like their truth might not be being recognized and wants to stand up and talk about that and be brought to tears. I totally validate and respect that, but that's not the response Democrats need to have in terms of fighting to win in the midterms. They're getting triggered by this law and letting it bring them down publicly instead of saying, what? Are you kidding me? You're going to deny my truth? Let's take what Joe just said. You're going to deny my truth? Let's look at your truth and go right back at them with the freak show that has been the Republican Party for the past 4 years, a complete freak show. And it has literally given birth to more freaks in Congress, literal freaks who spew lies, who are cruel, who are bigoted, and who make their days worth it to themselves by going after conspiracy theories and being cruel. That's the Republican Party today, or living by lies, like finding a way to lie again, Kevin McCarthy. I mean, there's so much to work with, and yet they get caught on things and become emotional.
Yeah,